Well, I started learning about government grants back in the 70s, where I got out as an MBA and started. I was a consultant in Washington, D.C., helping Fortune 500 companies get government grants. I mean, I said, boy, look at all these billionaires or millionaires becoming billionaires with government grants. And I got sick and tired of really helping rich people get more money. And I said, what about the average person on the street? Do they know about these programs? I grew up in a little town called Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. I didn't know anything about the government. I thought the government was the IRS and the Division of Motor Vehicles, and that was it. Yeah, and I came here and started working with the rich people. I want to get paid, so I'll find them anything. Find them all this money, man, and people still use it. So I gave up helping rich people. I want to help the average person on the street because that's who I relate to. Man, I know. Look at the guys. I just went to Chat GPT and put in, hey, give me 20 rich people who receive government money. Okay, rich people. Now, these are the richest people in the world besides Donald Trump. Actually, if you read his first book about Art of the Deal, I think it was called, he brags about how his first $1 million deal was with a government contract. That's where he made all his money, and his dad did too. He got so good at it, he was investigated all the time. But anyway, here's a list of the top 20. Elon Musk, man, okay, he gets benefit from government contracts, subsidies, grants, everything. Jeff Bezos, man, he's gotten more contracts when he opened a new office. They gave him like $1 billion. You know, it's amazing. Richard Branson, you know, the Virgin guy. He's famous. Forms include bailout funds. Even got Warren Buffett. Man, he received government bailout money. All these people get bailout money, and somebody can't feed their family, and they don't want to give them bailout money. Warren Buffett gets bailout money. Branson, Larry Ellison, Oracle. You know, he get government contracts, billions of dollars. Mark Zuckerberg, you've heard of him. Facebook, Meta, okay, lots of government programs, initiatives, and infrastructure. Bill Gates, man, that's right. He got a bunch of government contracts even back in the beginning to start his business. Google people, man, they started Google on government contracts they got to figure out all this stuff. Who's it? Larry Page and that's Google, Alphabet, right? Michael Bloomberg, you know, he ran for a lot of things. Okay, he got lots of government contracts from the public sector contract. Sheldon Anderson is a casino guy. Government, Steve Wynn Resorts, government incentives. Nike, government tax breaks, subsidies, everything. George Soros, investments, companies in his investment portfolio benefit from government deals and legislative environments. It goes on and on. Howard Schultz, Starbucks, tax incentives, subsidies. They're all getting government contracts, man. The Koch brothers, you know, these are the big people. They get lots of government money. That's why people make fun of government money and that you're a welfare queen. That's nonsense, you know. And actually, if you really want to get rich, is not so much grants. To me, it's contracts. Now, the contracts are where you're really big. Look what the government spends on contracts. Recently, they spent about $700 billion in contracts. That's to buy anything. The government buys everything in the world. Pasta even. I even saw where they spent money on a freelance priest. See, all that is public information. You could find out what company, what agency buys what and who. They buy, you know, IT services. They buy editing services. Anything you could think of, the government buys it. You know, my sister made like $1 million in her garage out in the middle of nowhere, putting frames on awards for government officials and stuff like that. Man, it's good. And see, what's neat about a contract, you get one, and you get another, and you get another, you grow a huge business. That's right. Every Fortune 500 company is on that list of people who get money in contracts. But you can get it too. And it's not a big, and it's all public information. You could see who gets money. You could see what government office buys what or whatever. And that's all public information. You could see even who gets government loans from the government, like all the SBA money, who gets it, how much, and everything. Here's a listing of that's all public information. Anything the government touches is public, so you can find out what your competitors get from the government. Here's what's also neat. You go to this website, aptac-us.org, aptac-us.org. us.org. This is a group that's put up by the government, and what they do is teach people how to get government contracts for free. So don't you go to Google and try to find out how to get government contracts. No, please don't do that. And actually, they have a program that gives grants to people to figure out how to get money from the government. So here's the government giving you money to figure out how to get more money from them. Wow, that is cool, isn't it? And they're all over the country. You go to that website, put in your state, the map, whatever, and make an appointment and see them, okay? And it's very easy. Now, there's another backup. If they don't work for you, then you go to this organization. Again, it's a nonprofit organization, just like the last one was, so they're not going to charge you any money. This one doesn't charge you money. It's called America's SBDC, AMERICAS, and then SBDC, and then .org. Unless you have money, you don't want to talk to anybody who's not a .org or a .gov. And everybody else, and they're all swimming in those shark waters in Google, ready to chew you up. So you got to stay away from Google. Go to these places and find out how to get money from the government. As a business, as a freelancer, you could do, editing on your kitchen table, make $50,000 to $100,000 a year. You could be massage therapist and do massages on that get paid by the government locally. You could be any kind of therapist, and there's government money for that. You could be a trainer. You could be anything you want, and the government is buying that somewhere. And you don't have to spend a nickel on marketing and finding out who it is and going through the process and what it is. And there's special set-asides for women, people of color, or veterans, all that stuff you can find out for free, and they'll help you soup to nuts for free. Don't go to Google, please. Unless you have money and you want to spend it, and fine, you do what you want with your money. You don't have money, the opportunities are still there. That's what bothers me, is that people think there's no opportunities for them in the United States unless they have money. I want to prove them wrong, and I can. You just tell me what you need, and I'll show you a government office that gives you money to do that. Okay? But then it takes some work on your part now, and they're just going to write a check. Oh, you're one. Okay, let me give you a check. No, and that's what we have Let's Go Help for. Let'sGoHelp.com. We ask 100 questions a day. You can ask us who, and we also have members that help other members, and that's what's neat. So you can see live. Ask members live. They're a couple hours a day. We have members live just to help you, and tell you how they did it. Not me, some idiot who dresses like a clown, who's buying this stuff for 50 years. No, you want somebody like you. And they're there just for you. And that's what I do. I mean, it's all a loving community that we help each other just get through life. It's a pain in the ass to get through life. So if you have somebody else there to help you, or show you the way a little bit, help without charging you an arm and a leg. We only charge $20, and I can't go. And we're so good at this, man. We give half that money back in grants to individuals. And tomorrow is the last day. On the 15th of every month, we give out money for people to help with car repairs. So apply for that by midnight tomorrow. $5,000 we give to people to help car repairs. Then on the 20th, we give money to help with rent. Then on the 30th, we give money to, we give out 30 free laptop computers. Then on the 4th of the month, we give like $40,000 you could spend on anything. Every month we do that. Man, where else are you going to get that in America? Just from a bunch of loving people who just can't wait to help you.